Hey guys, James here from TCG University. Come back at you with another deck profile. Today we're going to be going over another one of the decks from our Campus Championship Sports Festival series. Today I'm going to be doing May Hatsume. This is a deck that Travis made for the channel that I ended up playing for because we didn't have enough time space to get everybody to do stuff. So I played the deck. The deck is really big, and I felt as a first draft it could use a little bit of help, but there are a lot of very strong assets to it. So with May Hatsume, you get to start with your box full of babies, removed from the game, and you can basically play them one at a time as a first form into your staging area. Then her other enhance is flip one foundation. Your tech or weapon tech is +1 damage for each asset in our staging area. And then our assets full of babies. Our box full of babies is a 1/5 2 mid block tech card that says once per turn, your turn, draw a card and discard a card if we are not Hatsume. This card basically just says we're +1 hand size every turn, unless our opponent is playing fulfilled through battle or whatever. If they're playing that, we kind of don't draw cards. It's kind of blows. And then enhance commit, your tech or weapon attack is +1/+1. Simple stats. More assets. We are playing 4 quick creation. It is Momo's Breaker 1 weapon asset, 2 mid block. Enhance commit, add the top card of your deck to your card pool. This tech is +2 or -2 damage. Super strong card, gives us it's another asset for May to use cool abilities on, as well as we are playing a small weapon package in the deck as well, so it allows us to have the cool stuff we need for that. And the last asset we're playing is 1 Tray Sheet Cape, commit, unflip 1 committed foundation. I personally am not a huge fan of this card, but I understand why sometimes you would need to play it, especially in asset heavy decks. Actions, we are playing 3 Ready, Set, Go. As a 5-hander, getting to build free cards when our opponent builds 4 on turn 1 is very good. I personally am not a fan of this card. I feel like this card will find itself being pushed out of the meta the later the game goes. But other than that, it's a remove draw card. It's not super terrible, but I feel like in the future we'll see replacements for it. On to our attacks. We are playing 4-0 Gravity Lift. It is a 5/3 3 mid for 6 throw. That says while in the momentum, we can remove it to add the current attack after it resolves to our momentum as well. Basically, we just trade this card for another momentum and it clears our card pool, which is super strong for doing cool long combos with like Staff Strike, which we have in the deck. We are playing 4 Knife Slice. It is a 5 low for 5 that says the next time our opponent would lose life, they lose 1 more and we gain 1. Prolongs our health, but it's also a cool weapon to give us get our combo started. 4 Create Capture Net. This is a Momo combo ability. Combo enhance, it gets stunned when it combos with the foundation. It's a 2 low for 4. That also says build 1 foundation from our card pool face up. This works really well with quick creation if we want to build something in from our discard pile, like we could destroy something, build something in, build this in, do really cool combos. You can do a lot of cool things with it. We are playing 3 Create Bow Staff. It's just add 1 asset or weapon foundation from our discard pile to our hand. So we can add these if for whatever reason they get destroyed or whatever. Gives us cool abilities and leads into our Staff Strike as well. Onto our Staff Strike. It's a 6/3 combo weapon foundation. Combo enhance, the next 2 weapon cards you play this turn ignore progressive difficulty. In combo, not combo, just enhance, draw 1 card for each foundation in your card pool. This allows us to draw more cards, especially as a 5-hander can be very strong, but being a 6 check makes it very tough on us as well. But gets us some places sometimes. And then with our momentum, we like to use it with Home Run Comet, which is also a weapon. Has powerful 1 and gets +1 to its rating for each high attack in our card pool or charge attack. Then its enhances add 1 foundation to our momentum, which is very cool because you can give stats with Hatsume, add 1 in, commit all your stuff with box full of babies, and then powerful out afterwards, which is super strong. On to our foundations, and there's a lot of them. We are playing 4 Excited for Blood. This card just basically says draw an extra card as May, which is also very strong. It says draw a card in general. Hit them with a throw, draw cards. If we hit them, gain 4 if we need. Super good card. 2 Rescue Completed. Commit cards to block or make things harder to block. Super easy. 1 Aiming for number 1. Set 2 Enhance. If our opponent draws a card, we make them discard. Normal Enhance. Respawn after our opponent adds a number of cards, we draw 2 cards. Keeps our hand size up if we need it. Forces our opponent to keep their hand size down if we want to backswing. 2 Faith Shield. card says when we block with it, we take no damage, which is super, super strong. Taking no damage from anything is super, super good. Someone with Style keeps us out of deadlock and is nice stun hate. Also keeps us up if we want to do cool long attack strings. 2 Glamorous to unflip foundations, as well as give attack speed if they're below their printed. 3 Passing the Torch. Draw more cards. As a 5-hander, having more cards in hand means we can do more things, build more cards so we can play more cards the next turn. Easy staple, especially in life. 3 New Training Method. When it builds, we build another card and then commit after you check a foundation. You flip it and add that card to your hand. Super good at keeping our hand size up again. We make a block. We check a foundation. We flip this, add it back to our hand, have another block in our hand. Super good. Rising Starlet to contribute to our weapon motif. If it's built, we gain life, and then flip, build one weapon asset or weapon foundation from our card pull face up. This just lets us keep gaining more life, as well as building cool asset and foundations when we want to do cool combo strings. 3 Wall Cling, like I said earlier with Face Shield, taking no damage from attacks is very, very strong. 4 Self-Sacrifice, keeps us out of deadlock, gives us more damage, super self-explanatory. Because we have a couple cards that leave our card pool, we're playing 3 Amphibious. Enhance, if a card's left our card pool, we ready it. Keeps our foundation count at the same, keeps our attack strings going, as well as just protects us from stun and stuff like that. For blocking, we have 4 High Value Target. When blocking, this card counts as 2 for committing. Super, super strong card and prevents other cards from destroying, right? Yeah, if they would be destroyed, you can destroy this instead. So if you don't want to lose something like you're excited for blood, it's a good trade-off. 4 Precious Lesson. Flip after a foundation would be destroyed. After a foundation is destroyed or removed, build the top card of our deck face down. Keeps our foundation count up, keeps us protected, gives us more stuff to work with. Super staple card. 3 Tight-Lipped. We're already flipping, but flipping more to give more damage seems really easy. Has a 1 mid block, which works great with our can't take damage stuff. Super cool card. 4 Floating Around My Babies. Remove the top 3 cards to go ahead and gain the damage, which is super sick. But also what it does is we can remove foundations to make it to where when we do cycle, if we ever get to that point, we have less foundation in our deck and we're going to draw the more cards we need later in the game when May's already set up, which is super cool. And then to keep us out of deadlock and have cool defense, we have 3 Release. Release says blow up a foundation to give +2 to your check for your block. Just makes this easier to block, does all the cool stuff, has a nice 2 high block. So that was the May Hatsume deck. This was Travis's deck. Like I said, I personally think there's a couple things he could have worked on, but as a first basis, it's a very good deck. It's very big, as you can see. I did not have fun trying to figure out having to take all these cards out to build this deck. But make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell us what you guys think down below. Tell us what you guys want to see in the future. Check out the other videos in this series. Check out the other, check out the matches that she was in. And as always, guys, stay learned.